What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and I am in a little bit of a conundrum here. You see, there is a lot I really want to do with this world here, and one thing is make a bunch of trees. The only problem is I'm kind of burnt out right now, in a way. You see, when in turning off shaders, I have a bunch of trees planned out here, but I don't like how they look per se. I want to make the trees a little bit different than how they are here. Now, what I did was I basically just copied in a bunch of schematics and placed it around and then took a schematic of that. But the problem is that I just don't like how it looks. So, I am going to use, like this tree right here. I like how this tree looks. We're going to keep this tree right here. But I'm going to make about one of each of the schematics I made, and then I'm going to start making up my own, because that's what I want to do. Now, I am not going to do it all in one episode. That would be outrageous right now. So, at the start of each and every episode, I'm going to do a little time lapse, or at the end, depending on how things go, of me kind of tackling a section of this build. So, let's go back to placements, remove. Alrighty. And I'm gonna get to placing up a bunch of these schematics. Also, yeah, I did make a tree farm. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but yes, I did it. But I definitely do think that it meets all my criteria for an automatic farm in this specific world. It's not super overpowered, and it actually kind of freaking sucks, the design I have. So that's actually what I was looking for. It's not overpowered, and it forces me to go to the Enderman grinder every single time I use it because it kills my armor. Also, that's a lot better now. Anyways, now that that's out the way, got some more rockets. I'm gonna gather up some more spruce leaves manually. Yes, I'm doing that manually. And let's get into doing a little bit of a time lapse real quick. See you guys on the other side. was a pretty... Ooh, my mic's not in the right spot. That was a pretty eventful little building there. And now we're on to the main problem for this. Well, not problem. The main reason I'm making this episode. Also, a quick little look at what this looks like. Oh yeah, this thing is coming together slowly but surely. Every episode, like I said, I'm going to be doing this. Anyways, I just realized I had replay recording. But I want to create a villager trading hall. Now, I really don't have any idea what it's going to look like. I have an idea. Oh, that was bad. I have an idea of what I want it to look like in my head, like the block palette, but I haven't actually tested any block palettes out yet. So I will be going to Creative Test World just to test out the palette, not build the build, because we're going to be freehanding this whole thing. Interior included, which is why I'm at my little sheep farm here, gathering up a whole bunch of wool, because I'm probably going to need it. First things first though, I need to take on a trial chamber, because I need a lot of copper, a lot of wax copper, and I do not have an auto farm for really any type of wax stuff. I mean, I can show you guys what I got going. So if I come into here, and then close this door here, and then come into here, and this door right here, this is legitimately all I have for this stuff. I will collect these up though real quick and plant them, because I don't really use cocoa beans for much, but that can go in there. This is the only 2 beehives I have at the moment. I have a total of 6 honeycomb. Oh jeez, okay, well, that's something at least. No, I definitely have 12, but I'm gonna need a lot more than that, so taking on a trial chamber is probably gonna be my best course of action. So I want the copper grates. I know actually I'm just gonna take everything copper in there because I might need it down the road, who knows. I will be doing some material gathering while I am over here though, just to have all of the sheep get their wool back, and so that I can get some wood type, what was I saying? Wood types for the build. So, what am I doing right now? Oh my gosh. Anyways, let me just cut to... And just like that, I am in the trial chamber. I think what I'll do first is I'll run it through normally, and then I will gather up all the copper and whatnot. Then I'll pop one of these and get some better loot. That's a good idea. This was a complete... Mike again, come on man. This was a bust. I have never gotten such crappy loot from a trial chamber. Don't mind that. We came here for one thing really and one thing only, and that is to get a lot of this copper. So I'm gonna go back to the room that we started in, which is over here, and I'm going to start taking up all this copper, both the oxidized and cut, and a lot of those bulbs. I think they are very nice. And yeah, also this is all the loot I got. It was just very subpar. Alrighty, the spoils of war have been gathered up. I think that should be enough for me at the moment. I won't really need much more. I guess as I go around I'll just collect a little bit more. But mainly, the thing I needed was the oxidized stuff here. Yeah, the wax stuff to an extent. It doesn't really matter if the, you know, this stuff is all waxed or not. This stuff, it kind of matters. But mainly these lamps here. These lamps are a pain in the butt to make. They are asinine. So, I'm just going to come over and collect them up. Especially as I go, because they are a pain in the butt to make. Quick little pit stop here though. Had a creeper explosion happen. Gonna have to find a thingamaboober. One of the libraries. Oh, my axe is right here. Also, yes, I kill cows on my way back. Sue me. But yeah, we're gonna try to find the library real quick. There should be one or two in here. I haven't looted any yet, so it's all looking promising, hopefully. And let me gather up all the books there because I'm not trying to make a cow farm just yet. Even though I should have one, I know, but yeah, let me just try and find a library real quick, get all the books, and I'll explain the plan for the villager breeder in 1 second. Did I say villager breeder? I meant villager hall. Anyways, what I want to do for it is... Ooh, another one. I want to kind of have a separate place in the building for each individual villager profession. And on the outside too, because I mean, obviously you can't make a farming section inside a building. Well, I mean, you can, but that's not the look I want to go for. I'll have the farming sections kind of scattered around the villager hall itself, but each one's going to be individual themed, and I have a theme I want for the blacksmiths, the weaponsmiths, all those guys are going to be kind of centered in one. The librarians in one, the farmers in one, the fletchers in one, and the fishermen in another. They're all going to have their respective places in this sort of place I want to make. Anyways, let's go cut to me making a floor plan for this. I still have no idea what I want to use for the block palette, but I know what I want to use for at least the first floor. Alrighty, so I have a design laid out for the first portion of the build. The question is, where do I want to build it? I was thinking we can actually place the build right here, but I don't want it to take away from the cathedral itself because I do plan on making a bridge come over and having like a lighthouse over here. So the next best place would be over here where we're gonna be extending out the city here. The question is, where, how, and why? We gotta deal with this down here. I honestly don't know why this is like this here, but that's not a big deal. Do I want to build a custom terrain for it to sit on? About 3 blocks up? Um, hmm. Let's see here. 3 blocks up on some custom terrain coming down that can probably connect up to over here. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna make some custom terrain for right here. The question is, do I want to do that in Axiom or not? Nah, I probably want to do that in Axiom. I might just freehand it. We will see, we will see. Anyways, let's get on to the first portion of this time lapse before I do some material gathering, is getting this first floor plan settled out. So, my plan before I get into this is going to be in the middle will be the farmers, because the farmers are like the first thing you go in for, mainly to get emeralds. So, I'm gonna have it kind of like a farmer theme for the middle, and it's going to be like the central portion of the build. So let me get to building some terrain here. That should be up high enough. Alrighty, so we got the kind of floor plan for this place laid out. This will be kind of like the farming area slash villager breeding area. Over here will be the masons, the blacksmith, armorsmith, weaponsmith. That's why this section is a little bit bigger than this one because there's extra villagers in this. Over here will be the librarians, and I still need a place for the fishermen. So the fishermen are probably going to be in here with the farmers too, because I believe that that is close enough. But while I was not recording, I went through a cave system down here actually, and look at all the ore I got right now. Like, holy man. Not complaining about any of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slap these bones in here for the time being. And we need to get material gathering. Definitely need a lot of stone, a lot of stone bricks, stuff like that. I'm probably gonna mine all this up real quick, put it into the super smelter, and get myself another beacon. I do believe I have an extra nether star. Yes, I do. Let me get another beacon here set up, just for why not. overall very happy with how it's turning out right now, but we do have a slight problem. Um, I think it needs to come down by a half slab, maybe? Or it doesn't look right over here. So maybe if I put in an extra little trim along this side here, this can make it look a little bit better. Also, this is completely coming off the top of my head. I've had, I mean, I did kind of plan out a little bit in creative, but I didn't plan out half the details that I'm putting in right now. Also, we need to go to the end because I want some end rods. I want to be able to utilize them in the build a little bit, and I think that end rods would just bring the whole thing together a little bit more. And then once I finally get a design here that I enjoy, we can continue building the rest of the build. I also wanted to kind of show you guys what I want in here. I want kind of like an open area right in the middle here that has like a balcony right in here, and I can like fly in and out of it pretty easily. That's at least the goal for that right there. Let's try doing this over here. I believe it was one under. Yes, it was. We're just gonna... Dang it. Come on, man. Alrighty. Why did I do that? I don't know. Gonna go back up here. And we need one more right in there. Okay, let's see if it looks any better. Oh yeah, that is 110% a lot better. Alrighty, so time for me to go get some end rods from the end. Because I want to put some right in here just to see how it looks. Ah, crap, I keep falling. But I also need to get a farm set up for some chorus fruit if I want to use a lot of the rods. And I'm probably going to hit up the nether real quick just to get some more blaze rods and whatnot to make my life a little bit easier. Anyways, let's cut to me building. I just want to kind of interrupt here and kind of talk about the progress and what I'm doing. Alrighty, so we got all this done right here. Now we're on to the roof portion. But before I do the roof, I kind of want to just make this style all the way around where these stone bits are. I'm not going to include this portion in here, but it's pretty much going to be copy and paste. So I don't really think there's a point in me time-lapsing it, because, I mean, it's just the same style over and over again. Um, I will kind of go through and explain my thought process behind some of the little outside decorations, because even though it's copy and paste in parentheses, quotations, whatever, um, I kind of want it to look a little bit different compared to side. Like, I added this little bit in here, and I added these two little bits here. It's a little bit different. Um, I did go around during the time lapse, and I'll show you guys kind of what I did. Kind of placed in stairs like this now. I like it. And I also placed in stairs underneath because I felt like something was missing, and that really just ties everything together. And I forgot a trapdoor. Let's go do that real quick. Plus, taking a step back and looking at things kind of makes everything a little bit better. Ooh, come on, come on, come on. Ow. Alrighty, I think we're gonna stand right over here and do some editing magic. Nah, not right here. We want to stand right over here. We're gonna mark it by this, and then we're gonna cut to at least the base. Not the decorations just yet. We're just gonna cut to the base of it being built. All right. That way we're not doing any weird little hoopla stuff. That might be important. So, 3, 2, and 1. And editing magic, look at that. So, still have to texture everything, but I want to show you the problem I kind of ran into. I was just going to wrap this around this way, but I think I want this to also be 2 levels. Oops. So we're going to need to make a 3rd level over here. I know how I'm going to do it, but we also need to build these up too. We're not going to worry about these sections over here right now. We're just going to worry about this over here. So let's get the time lapse of me decorating all this stuff in here, and then get to that section over there. Also, I am still well aware I have to build the tower here, and let me show you what I'm basing my tower design off from. This tower right here that I already have in my village, I know, but I really like the design of it, so we're going to be copying it a little bit. I'm going to be replacing some of the blocks though. I believe we're going to be switching out the oak planks for endstone, this for spruce logs, and maybe dark oak up here. I don't know. We'll have to see about that. But anyways, let's get into the time lapse of me building. Ugh, I hate all the little details. Oh, I forgot some buttons up there. Damn it. little interruption from the time lapse. So we have the Smith's area right over here. Still have to make some chimneys come out the roof and stuff. And then we got the masonry coming out from there. I did make a little bit of a mistake over here because this was supposed to be I mean, yeah, you can kind of just get the idea. So we're gonna patch this up real quick, and I still do need to put in all the windows here. I have not done that. But before that gets done, I do want to I'll have to fix that area right there too. Let's do that in a few. Um, get some roof patterns kind of domed out here. I don't really know what I'm gonna do for the roofs yet, but I just kind of wanted to give an update and kind of just go along with it, you know? Okay, I'll admit it. I did some off-camera work. Not anything too much though. It was really just filling in the rest of the roof, but I'm absolutely loving how it's coming out. And I also placed sea lanterns underneath these just to give the roof a little bit of light. But we are on to this section right here now. And I don't know how tall I want to get this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of the terracotta I just gathered up. Just gonna take that real quick, bring it over here, and I'm gonna test out a couple different heights that this can possibly come up to. Yeah. You see, the main tower itself is gonna have a little bit of like a capped off area, so just gotta kind of, whoa, could not speak there for a sec. Just kind of have to see how. Oh, voice crack again. Jeez. I don't even know what I was going to say. I just had a client text me, but I think that's good. It's going to be kind of capped off at the top, like the tower over there, and I don't want it to overpower the building itself. And yes, I'm growing up trees over here for making custom trees and whatnot, because it's going to be littered with custom trees, farms, animals. Oh, I forgot about multiple other professions, didn't I? Let me go write this out real quick. Alright, so I did just work it out, and we're gonna need a whole separate building for the butcherer, the fisherman. Oh, I forgot butcherer. Uh, Essentially, we're gonna need a whole nother building for that, unless I wanna. Mm, I mean, honestly, I can probably utilize this top parts up here and just see what I can fit in, but obviously, I'm not doing the interior of this video, right? Oh, what am I getting myself into right now? I haven't even completed the castle fully yet. Like, come on, man. Anyways, let's commence the time lapse. Woohoo! Another one, and another one, and another one, and another one. can't say it was completely, but I did really free riff the design. We got a little something going right here. Still need to place the roof in, but damn, that tower's looking nice. It's getting there for sure. Still have to add in all the windows along the base here and whatnot, but just kind of want to interrupt real quick. Just kind of show off the progress and whatnot. We need a balcony coming out and over. So maybe let's try to get started on that. We're almost done with the full exterior. Let's see, how many days am I at right now? 767. It's currently taking me, oh, you little asshole. 67 days to do this. 67 days. Jeez Louise, that is a lot. I don't really see a need to time-lapse this here. Oop, that's the wrong one. We're just gonna kind of come in here and place in deep slate for the roofing of this. Just gonna go very simple. I don't really want to pattern it up too much because it's already not intricate, but it already has an awkward shape. I don't really see a point in doing it. And this right here is the roof for this. Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, that bottom does not look too fancy though. Ah, jeez. Let's try and make this a little better. Maybe if we put some slabs, and then maybe if I put an extra jutting out bit on each one of these, it might make it look a little bit less flat, if that makes any sense at all. Okay, let's see how this looks. Oh, I still place the slabs in. Okay, yeah, that's 10 times better. That's what I was going for. Alrighty. Gotta place those slabs in real quick. Okay, look at this. The entire exterior is done about an hour into the video. Oh, wait, no, it's not. Oh, crap. I have to do the windows. The windows and the balcony. You know what, let's get the balcony done first. I think that's going to be the easier route. Get the balcony coming out and over. Probably just going to be a square one and without a roof. And then we can see what that looks like there. Okay, so assuming that this would count as one pillar right here, I'm going to space it out 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, space. And then we're going to go 3 in here. We're going to line it up with this right here, and this will kind of be how far out the balcony juts. Probably need to go 5 over. So it's 3, 4, 5. And then we need to make it line up with this right here. That looks about right. And then that should be good there. Alright, time for me to build this thing up in yet another time lapse. Woohoo! Alright, slight interruption here. Just gotta go to bed real quick. But the whole place is coming together. Next up, we had to put in trees, foliages, and rocks. We're gonna have 2 rocks centered over there. And all these creepers need to get out of the way real quick. Spiders and you too. Yes, you. So I'm gonna probably go into creative real quick. Create a couple custom spruce trees to kind of place around here. First off, we're gonna start with the spruce, and then I'm gonna make a couple of oak trees. I can freehand oak trees. I can freehand oak trees pretty good. So I think the ones I struggle with is just really spruce. So let me get into some designing process for the spruce trees, and I'm probably gonna make a cut. I'm not gonna time lapse it because we're not meeting just a regular 100-day quota for this one. And plus, I started at like 720 though, so technically it's a little bit more or less. I actually really don't know what day I started. Anyways, we are going to place some spruce trees in. Oh, I forgot about this over here. So if you did notice, this is floating because all this back here is going to be farmland. And then over here, I'm going to replace a retaining wall all along this. Oh! What the hell? That scared me. I'm gonna replace a retaining wall all along this side here, and I forgot to place in some dirt. Oh, hey, one of them's burning. Yay? I guess? Anyways, let's place some spruce trees in. Alrighty, I am getting a bunch of these trees placed in slowly but surely, coming together. And I'm experimenting a little bit over here with planting in some trees and then kind of reshaping them and whatnot. I think that's what I'm going to do for these types here. I'm thinking maybe one more tree over here, a little rock pattern. Oh my gosh, get away from me. So we still need 2 little trees right in the front here. I think I'm just gonna free riff 2 trees, but I want to free riff some of these, that being the azalea and some of that, with the blossom, the cherry blossom ones. Whenever I get to it, I'm going to make a little archery range back here. I think that's going to be a nice way to fill up some space in the back here. And I still need to put some chimneys in over here, or I could actually make the bone horses. I think I might make some like a smelting area over here too. That way we can take up some space and it's not all cluttered. But I'm gonna have to keep working on this. I'm not like gonna do any time lapse with this. Rather, it's just gonna be updates because it's a lot of. Oh my gosh, it's a lot of rinse and repeat, and that just really doesn't make for good content. So we're just gonna keep building the trees. Plus, I also take a while to build them, and I'm in a rush here. Well, I am in a little bit of a rush. Maybe we can place a spruce tree right on the edge here. Yeah. But whenever I build, whenever I'm gonna get to building the rock formation over there, and well, the rock formations, smelting, and all the cool little builds, I'm gonna time lapse. But this boring stuff here, nah. Anyways, let's cut to me building up the area over there after I finish placing in all these trees. this place is definitely starting to come together. There's a reason why I don't have any like the backstops up yet. It's because I just don't have an excess materials right now. But yeah, this is starting to look amazing. I did put a few regular trees in and whatnot. Made my own little custom trees here. Everything's looking good. We got some path, a little camping area over here. Just got some wheat kind of growing up, making it look a little cool. Got a path leading around here, and got some more shrubbery, a little extra tree. That boy up there needs he needs a little something something. He needs a little bit of a string action here. They both do actually. So I'm putting string on top of these to keep them from growing up a lot because I mean look how tall they're getting. So we're just gonna come up here. Place one right there. The bamboo I feel like really just adds to everything. It's a little bit different shade of a green, and I don't know, I like how it looks. Let's take a look at this from afar real quick just to see how everything is pulling together. Oh yeah, that's looking amazing. I think we're just gonna focus on this side right over here. And I don't know what I want to put over here. Oh, it's raining now. I think this is where the fields are going to start up. So we're gonna make a little bit of like a field right here. And then I might even start adding some more trees up over here. I definitely want to copy some of these big spruce trees here onto this side over here to get some more work done. But everything is pulling together. I don't want to put the smelters in over here because I want chimneys coming out right here. But that's probably going to be done off camera, and the interior will be done in the next episode. There's no way I'm getting it done in this episode because look at the days. We're at 792. It's taking me 100 days to do this. Basically. I'm not mad about it though. I'm definitely thoroughly enjoying the process of building this place up. Let's put some scaffolding windows in here. But yeah, the next episode will be me tackling the interior to this place and probably a few farms, a little more on the exterior, cleaning things up a little bit. I am gonna be honest though, I am a little bit burnt out of building here at the moment. But that's just how things go, you know. You get burnt out, you come back, you start another world maybe. And that is one thing, I do have another world started up right now. I'm making like a forever world. So let's get these placed in here, and then let's see what I'm able to do with the little farm area over there. And I also still have to place a retaining wall in right here along this side before we start any more farms going down this way. But I think the first farm is going to be like a little bit of a wheat farm right in here. And we're just going to add some trees and maybe like a path. In fact, we can probably put the path in right now. Going for a very messy path here. I am going to have to come back over and put in some coarse dirt and whatnot. But that's that right there. Thinking maybe another light post right here. Let's put a light post in real quick. Alright, we got a little bit of a light post in right there. And I'm pretty much just gonna work till day... Oh, I forgot the glass there, dude. Damn it. I'm pretty much just gonna work till day 800. See how much more I can get done on the exterior. There's gonna be no more time lapses. So technically this is the end of the video, but I'm not gonna get the outro right now until I actually hit day 800. So let's cut to that. Aw, damn it. Sorry about that. Well, I got the places labeled out for where each of the villages are gonna go. I don't know if they're gonna be free roaming or incels, but started getting a little bit of a floor plan laid out. Got some upper flooring up there. Just getting some basic things domed out here. Let's go take a look at what I did. Oop. We can just remove that placement there. Made a tree there. Wasn't too proud of it. I don't really like how it looks too much, but it's there. I got some other trees here, just in here. Organized everything. That wasn't until I started doing stuff in there. Up on top there, that's where the villager breeder's gonna be. And the villager curing station is gonna be somewhere. Who knows? Probably like right below it, where they can't be seen by iron golems. I don't know, but just looking around real quick, I am extremely happy with how everything turned out. I think it looks amazing. Bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for watching. No one's probably gonna watch this far because it's such a long video that I don't even know why I did this. Because I couldn't even complete the interior. Why am I doing this? I don't know. Anyways, look at that. 800 days. Sweet. I guess a tour's coming up, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Ooh, there's still a lot I need to finish here.